I love that.
I'm Will Kennedy filling in for Morgan Fogarty tonight. It's a comb-over. I don't know if it's a toupee. First up, Trump jumps into the presidential ring, becoming the 12th Republican to enter the race for the White House. The real estate mogul and reality TV show host made his White House aspirations official today at New York's Trump Tower. What a better place, right? Yep. Trump also released a summary of his net worth, totaling nearly $9 billion.
I'm using my own money. I'm not using the lobbyists. I'm not using donors. I don't care. I'm really rich. I'll show you that in a second. And by the way, I'm not even saying that in a bragging. That's the kind of mindset, that's the kind of thinking you need for this country.
Trump has flirted with running for president in the past, but this time he's officially thrown his hat into the ring. That brings us to our question of the night. Does Donald Trump stand a chance to win the Republican nomination? Let's take it to our crew, a.k.a. the Edgitators, comedian QCB from WFNZ Sports Radio, Charlotte humorist and writer Joanne Spataro, and Mecklenburg County GOP Chairman Curtis Watkins. Thank you all for being here. We're going to start with Curtis down there because I have to. It's like, you know, the crazy uncle that comes to the picnic, right? Does the Republican Party just go, oh, my God, Uncle Donald's here again?
Well, you know, I think we look at it and say, if nothing else, he's going to make the race a lot more interesting because, as you can see from those clips, he certainly has no problem saying whatever is on his mind. I think a lot of people may look at it and say, you know, I'm kind of tired of the polished politicians that always give the same old message and the same old thing. So you can certainly expect that Donald's going to say whatever the heck he wants to say, which makes it interesting.
Always does. What do you think, Joanne?
Two things. Number one, I don't want a president who also has a man's tie line of Macy's. It's just weird for me. And then two, I definitely don't think he's going to win the nomination. I would put my money on Rand Paul because they want a young Republican voter base. The Libertarian Party is more in vogue than the Tea Partiers or the kind of corporate Mitt Romney machine.
Hugh, what do you think? Publicity stunt or is he for real?
He's lost his damn mind. Donald Trump has officially lost his damn. Is he that Donald Trump, are you that bored? Is he that bored? It's like, I know they remake a lot of movies. Like they just brought out Mad Max and, you know, they remake movies. I think they're remaking Brewster's Millions with Richard Pryor with Monty Brewster, and he ran for president and he said, check none of the above. Like,
none of the above.
And he throwing out how much, Trump, we know you're rich, you know, it just, and his hair, I can't believe in someone with that hair. And now, it used to be orange. Like it was Garfield. Now it's gray.
It's still kind of orange.
Okay.
But I will say this. Voters should be happy about this because if nothing else, Donald's going to force the Republican candidates to go really in depth on some issues that they may not want to. They're not going to be able to stick to all their talking because he's going to call them out. He's already calling them out, and he's already calling, of course, Hillary out and Bernie. But he's going to go after the Republican candidates and make it a lot more robust discussion.
Yeah, we talk about like the horse races. We just had the Triple Crown, and they always say it takes different horses to make the race exciting. Is that the case here? You think where we need somebody, as Curtis is saying, who's got off-the-wall opinions to add to the discussion?
I think he's entertaining. The thing about Donald is he's really not wedded to any party. He's actually, over the past 20 years when he's contributed to political parties, he's only given 48% of that money to Republicans. So he's given to Democrats, he's given to Republicans. He's not necessarily on one side.
More open-minded than you think. What do you think? He likes to call people out, which you two share in common, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think you'd like that, Q.
Yeah. I just think he starts for attention. I mean, he got into the whole riff with Rosie O'Donnell a couple years ago. He has a celebrity apprentice, the regular apprentice. He has a lot going on. I just think he's just making a mockery of the presidential campaign.
He did mention Oprah as maybe his running mate.
See, he just, come on, man.
I think the word you're looking for is megalomaniac, but I don't know. I'd have to look up the definition.
I will say this real quick. I would certainly vote for him over Hillary.
There we go. All right. Strong.